Imagine a man so feared that his name echoed across continents, yet so unknown that historians still argue about the truth of his rise. Here's the thing. The world remembers Genghis Khan as a conqueror, a destroyer. But what if the real story is far more complicated, one built on strategy, survival, betrayal, and a mystery that still puzzles scholars today? Before we dive in, consider this. How does a boy abandoned on the freezing steppes become the architect of the largest contiguous empire in human history? That's the puzzle we're about to unravel. What this really means is that to understand Genghis Khan, you first need to see the world he was born into. In the late 12th century, the Mongolian steppe wasn't a peaceful homeland. It was a battlefield of rival clans, shifting alliances, and endless blood feuds. Power changed hands through raids, revenge, and sheer luck. Temujin, his birth name, arrived in a world where survival depended on three things: the horse beneath you, the bow in your hand, the loyalty of people who could betray you tomorrow. And yet, from this chaos, he would build something unthinkable. Temujin's childhood wasn't just hard, it was brutal. His father, Yesugei, was poisoned by rivals. His family was cast out and forced to survive on scraps. As a boy, Temujin learned something that shaped his destiny. No one gives you power. You take it or you die without it. He fought with his own brother. He was captured and enslaved. And somehow he kept escaping, rebuilding, attempting the impossible, uniting people who didn't want to be united. Here's the part many forget. While other steppe leaders focused on revenge, Temujin focused on talent. If a man had skill, Temujin wanted him. Birth status didn't matter. Loyalty did. It sounds simple, but in a society ruled by old tribal hierarchies, this was revolutionary. But there's a lingering mystery. How did Temujin convince sworn enemies to fight for him? Not out of fear, but devotion. Some chronicles hint at a message he repeated to each new ally, something never fully recorded. Historians still argue about it. A promise, a prophecy, a warning. Keep this question in mind. It becomes clearer as his empire grows. Temujin wasn't just building an army, he was reshaping the entire steppe. His strategies were unlike anything his rivals understood. He reorganized tribes into mixed military units, so old rivalries vanished overnight. He introduced strict discipline, reward the brave instantly, punish the disloyal even faster. He made leaders out of common herders if they proved themselves in battle. By 1206, after years of battles and shifting loyalties, Temujin achieved the impossible. At the sacred gathering known as the Kurultai, he was declared Genghis Khan, universal ruler. This wasn't just a coronation, it was a reset of steppe politics. The age of raiding clans was over. A new kind of empire was born. Now let's break it down. Genghis Khan's military wasn't just strong, it was designed to be unstoppable. Speed, Mongol warriors traveled light, riding with multiple horses. They could cover distances armies in China or Persia considered impossible. Communication. He built a relay system across the steppe, messengers shifting horses at every station, delivering orders faster than any rival nation. Tactics. Feigned retreats, ambushes, encirclements, siege engineers recruited from conquered lands. This was a moving laboratory of war. Psychology. Genghis understood fear as a weapon. Word of his ruthlessness spread long before his armies arrived. Cities surrendered just to avoid what might come next. This blend of innovation and intimidation allowed him to sweep across Asia like a storm. The Mongols first struck the Jin dynasty in northern China. Genghis didn't simply charge in, he adapted. He learned siege warfare from captured engineers, turning nomads into city takers. Then came one of his boldest decisions, invading the vast Khwarezm Empire after their ruler murdered Mongol envoys. This wasn't vengeance alone, it was a statement. Attacking a Mongol ambassador was attacking Genghis himself. The campaign was devastating. Cities fell one after another, trade routes shifted, borders collapsed. The world map was being rewritten in real time. Here's the twist most people miss. Genghis Khan didn't only conquer, he built systems. He outlawed kidnapping and adultery. He protected diplomats. He ordered census counts to manage taxation. He promoted religious freedom. Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, and shamans lived under the same sky without persecution. His empire wasn't a mindless war machine. It was a functioning administration backed by loyalty, law, and surprisingly modern principles. In his final years, Genghis Khan kept pushing the empire outward, but the mystery deepened. Accounts say he spoke of a code of unity he claimed was shown to him in a vision. Some thought it was a divine calling. Others say he invented the story to cement loyalty. No one knows for sure. He died in 1227 during a campaign against the Western Shia. His burial place? Still unknown. Every search ends in speculation. His sons and grandsons carried his dream forward, ultimately building an empire stretching from Korea to Hungary. This is where everything comes full circle. Genghis Khan shaped the modern world in ways people rarely notice. He connected East and West through secure trade routes. He enabled cultural and technological exchange on a massive scale. He shattered old feudal structures across Asia. He set the stage for the Silk Road's golden age. And that mystery we talked about, the idea that he used a secret message to bind rivals to him, here's the strongest theory. He promised them a world where merit, not birth, decided a man's fate. For the people of the steppe, that was revolutionary. That was hope. And maybe that was his true power. Genghis Khan wasn't just a conqueror. He was a creator, a builder of systems, ideas, and opportunities that stretched far beyond the battlefield. His empire eventually fell, but the blueprint he left behind shaped centuries of global history.